Hey there, Keiki. Today we are in Hawaii Volcanoes National Park on the southeast island of Hawaii. More specifically, we are on Kilauea, one of the most active volcanoes on the planet. Now, you will see some other volcanoes behind me. The largest one directly behind me is Mauna Loa, the second largest active volcano on Earth. And to my left-hand side, way off into the distance, you can see the snow-capped mountain. You can see the snow-capped peaks of Mauna Kea, the tallest mountain in the world. Now, today we're going to be talking a little bit about volcanology and how this entire island chain is formed. And most people's misconception is that the volcanic and seismic activity that occurs here in Hawaii aligns or corresponds with the volcanic and seismic activity that occurs along the Ring of Fire, where tectonic plates meet and this process of grinding happens, or subduction happens, or pulling apart from one another. Now you can see this in California, Alaska, Japan, and Indonesia. But here in Hawaii, something a little different happens. And how this island chain is formed is due to hotspot theory. If you want to imagine the Earth's crust as a conveyor belt, and underneath that thin seafloor crust, in the Earth's upper mantle, there's a intense hotspot directly underneath this island. And how this works is that intense hotspot in the upper mantle is pluming upwards, breaking the thin seafloor crust and starting to build these islands. Now this process takes hundreds of thousands of years. For example, the Big Island is only roughly 500,000 years old. However, the Big Island will not always be in this specific spot in the Pacific Ocean. As we established earlier, the Earth's crust is like a conveyor belt, slowly moving northwest. So, if we pull up the map, the Big Island that we're on right now will be in the location of where Maui is in about 2 million years and look very similar to Maui. As you can see, Maui has the lesser islands on it. You have Lanai, Molokai, Koho'olawe. Whenever the Big Island reaches that point, the Big Island would have subducted enough where you would have channels fill in between these volcanoes currently on the Big Island. In about 8 million years, this island will be in the location of where Kauai is, and look similar to Kauai due to subduction and erosion. And we can track this process all the way northwest to the lesser Hawaiian Islands, to the Emperor Seamounts, which are these little hills on the ocean floor that used to be active volcanoes where we are right now, where the northernmost seamount is subducting back underneath the Earth's crust, underneath the Kamchatka-Alaskan plate. And 70 million years ago, that little hill used to be an island right where we are right now.